Welcome back to another episode, and for today's food adventure we'll be eating here at Yoshi Mame. And so they got all you can eat sushi. I've been wanting to try this place for like a year, so I'll be testing capacity. So I'm hoping to get between 6 and 8 rolls. It's not so many, it's not a lot of food. I just haven't been training that much, and it's been a few months since I've done capacity, so I just know the lengths you got to go to really get that belly full and stretched. I'm gonna give it my best. We'll see what happens, so let's go and get inside.
About like 8 rolls.
8 rolls is the most you've seen?
For sure.
So that's the goal, is 8 rolls.
If you can.
Okay. So I'm sitting here with a few friends from church. We're here to take down this all-you-can-eat buffet, see how many rolls we can get. Apparently 8 rolls is the most that the hostess has seen. So we're gonna make that kind of the goal. Between 6 and 8 I think would be more than enough to get your money's worth. It's a $30 buffet, you know, you got plus tax and tip. So sushi is pretty expensive. It's one of the things I tend to stay away from just because of the price, but I love sushi. It's one of the few foods that I can eat where I don't feel absolutely miserable even when I'm full. So we're gonna see how that goes today, even though I'm out of practice with capacity. So we've got to place the order and then just see how this goes. So right out of the gate, we had 7 orders come to us, and a huge thanks to our server, Glenn, who kept the sushi coming. So we were never at a point where we didn't have something to eat or snack on. So something that I wasn't ready for was this was more of a community style of a meal. We ordered individually, but it all came out together. So you can see there the sushi boat, really cool to see that. I've never seen that before. It'd be fun to take on just one of those solo. Maybe I'll try that in the future, but obviously really look and tasted really delicious. Now this is all of us just going to town. We were there, we had a 2-hour limit, and so when I asked about that, they weren't super strict about it. They said they hadn't really seen anybody eat more than 2 hours, so we were just kind of taking our time as the sushi kept coming. We just kept eating. It was a fun time, a lot of good conversation, a lot of laughs. I highly recommend coming to this place if you've never been there before. For the price, you just can't beat it to get this much sushi, and they also have other things you can get from the menu as well. Now I had trouble keeping track of how many I was eating overall, just because I was getting to try so many versions of the different sushis we ordered. There was a few dozen on the menu, and I had just kind of kept picking at each different one. That was kind of cool about this community style, is that we all got to try different ones instead of being stuck on just a whole roll. Now one thing I will say too, is hard to gauge how much I ate just because of the shapes and sizes. They varied depending on what we ordered, but a lot of it was really good. Some of them I didn't care for, which were a little fishy. I can't remember which ones those were, but still delicious overall.
Try with me. Not active. Hey, which one's the dragon?
So from the crew, we got there JT, we got Nick, we got Mario, Shane, we also had Chris, he was there with us, and we had Alex and Mario Jr., and they all went to town. We all ate on average about 5 rolls-ish, some more than others. And for me overall, I think I was right around 5. It was hard to judge just because, like I said, I picked from different ones, tried all the different flavors, which I think was a better experience for this. I guess if I were to come back and try it solo, I would ask for it on that boat, maybe start with 6 orders and see how that goes. But if you're gonna try this place out, you can also get from the Teppan Grill. You can get appetizers, you can get dessert, and we did take advantage of that. So we had probably a total of about $100 worth of appetizers, and then, you know, you're figuring, I think the grand total of sushi we got down was 39 rolls as a group, which is a ton. So if you do the math on that, an average sushi roll costs in the realm of about $15. I think for the size of these ones anyway, they were some of them were massive and had a lot of different great flavors and different combination of ingredients. It was all unique. It was really good. So like I said, highly recommend this place. Check it out. It's over on Wyoming and Montgomery if you're here in Albuquerque. And like I said, you have about 2 hours to get it down, but most people don't get that far. And after 2 hours, I pretty much had enough. And the cool thing was is once we were all done, we all decided to get dessert. There was a couple different ice creams. I think there was a strawberry, and there was also a green tea, which I really wanted to try. So I got a couple of those, and yeah, really, really good. Highly recommend it. But here as we came to the end, our winner for the day was Mario Jr. He had what he calculated about 7.5 rolls. Now, unfortunately, this was, they say, the straw that broke the camel's back. So he had this last piece, and I could tell he was in the hurt box because I've been there before. So as he was kind of trying to get this last piece down, you could see the struggle. It's real. He said he could eat a lot of sushi, and he did. So, I mean, he was fine up until this point, got that last one down, and unfortunately, he wasn't able to keep the rest of it down. So a little bit of an accident there, but it's all good. I've been there myself, getting to the end of a challenge. It can be tough, especially when the gag reflex kicks in. It's hard to keep it, you know, from going away when you're just overly full. So as I enjoyed that dessert there, super good. And yeah, real huge thanks to these guys for letting me be a part of this, letting me film, letting me be a part of something that was really enjoyable. All right, so we're all wrapped up here. 2 hours of sushi eating and some ice cream at the end. We had a total of 39 rolls, and it was quite the experience. So if you're in Albuquerque, you want to come get some all-you-can-eat sushi, come check this place out. And that's all I got for this episode. Till the next one, take care. Peace out.